What's up, everybody? It's Yamez here with Island Metal Forge. I am live. And so y'all know, what's up, Adam? What's up, Bob? What's up, Mr. Chuck? Charlie? Alright, yep, smush that like button and like that smush button. Now, usually I read off of this thing while I'm talking with you guys sometimes. Hey, Hans, what's up, Anson? How you guys doing? I'm going to cut this out today because I'm having slight internet issues and I don't want any interference. So I'm going to go back to the old way of popping up in here and, talking with you guys. Alright. No background clip. Turn that off. Off. Okay. So, alright. Right now I'm just setting up and adjusting my tongs. I know I need a haircut. I'm growing it for the winter. As much as I can. Y'all know I got nothing up there. Now, I've worked with railroad spikes a few times before. I've made some oyster knives and such. What's up, why not? Yeah, I haven't really worked with them much, and with all the talk lately about railroad spike knives and stuff, not that it's lately. What's up, Craig? What's up, Drayson? Speaking of, hey, rocking it. He fixed up my apron for me. Fantastic. What's up, First Degree? How you doing? A couple new faces in here. All right. I'm sure you guys are all coming over from Ting Tings. I hope I didn't step on his toes too much. He told me go ahead and go at noon, so I'm going ahead and going at noon. Yeah, I figured I'd do a rail spike knife, and I'd like to start out by saying, yes, I know that a rail spike is not a, it's alright, Spencer. I just started. I know a rail spike is not necessarily a hardenable material that, even if it's high carbon, it's, like 0.3 or something like that. It's the novelty of it. And I'm going to try and make these and see how fast I can make them. No, this isn't so much of a challenge. This is just something I'm doing. I'm trying to build up some stock for my Etsy store. I'm going to start up an Etsy store here soon. You'll see my Mawabos on them, my bottle openers, hopefully, rail spike knives, my roses, various of the other projects that I do. I have to do something. It's like I've got to do something. I love doing this. I love, doing this for you guys and with you guys. Yeah, I know people don't buy spike knives for hard use. It would be like a novelty. Hell, I won't even call it a knife. I'll be calling it a letter opener. What's up, Mr. Doss? Basically, fairly soon here I'm going to be opening up an Etsy store, and that, along with my Patreon, which is in the description, and my PayPal. It's like I'm really hoping to get some support. Good news, I talked to somebody about my truck, and I found out that yes, in fact, it is the solenoids. Actually, a 90% chance that it's the solenoids. And when I was like, well, which one should I change? He said, well, there's 4 of them in there. They all go bad. Might as well change them all while you're in there. So I'm going to I'm going to look into it and find out exactly what parts they are for the Allison transmission and order 4 solenoids, the 4 solenoids required. And I'm going to climb under there and replace them, and then hopefully the Island Metal Beast will be running again. So, yay. I'm just adjusting my tongs here. Yeah. Get these nice and hot, get them adjusted, get that done real quick. Get all that done real quick. And as y'all can see, I'm kind of decorating the shop a little bit more. I put the surfboard up, I put the skateboard up, I put another skull up. I need to make some stuff and build like brackets on the walls so that I can keep hanging stuff, especially when people send me things. I have, if you notice it, Roy's Mawabo sitting up there. Maybe I'll make a shelf up here, and kind of show the physical stuff that I have. You know, I got a lot of cool stuff around here. Don't forget, I'll say now, a little bit of plugs. Check out Ivy Forge after I'm done at 2 p.m. He will be going live for his show. He did really good on his first live stream. Loved the bow. That was a hilarious homage to Miss Penny Brown, who's taking a Saturday hiatus. She will be returning tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. to cover for Tim over at Big Dog Forge, who due to work won't be able to do his live stream for the next couple of weeks. He'll be back November 4th, and until then it'll be Miss Penny over at the New Penny Forge covering church on Sundays. And I might pop in afterwards after she's done and get a little quick word in, because who can't miss this face, right? All right. I got 8 likes and only 14 people in here and only 8 likes. Y'all know what I say. You smush that like button and you like that smush button. Just touch it. That's all it takes. X out of the chat. Go push it in. Show Yamez some love. All right. These are set for much larger stock. However, I really like the feel of them, so I want to adjust them for my spike knives. All right. Welcome, Chris. Welcome, Craig. What's up, champ? I hear you, champ. Thank you. What's up, Hubcap? How you doing, Alan? Happy frickin' birthday to you. Everybody throw him a big old applause. It's his birthday. He's turning 30 today. Good. Focus and get these done so that I can move to the anvil and face you. It was really good to see Alan from Curiosity Forge over there hanging out with Ting Ting. How's the quality, guys? Yep, I have. I have joined that club. Yep. Hearts and health, champ. Well, Chris, after the stream today, later tonight when you're doing your work, check out his stream. It's really cool. Two members of the Quad Squad finally reunited after Quad State. Man, I injured my finger, so I'm having a hell of a time trying to get this all maneuvered. Bear with me, guys. Trying to monkey with holding tongs, holding a piece between them, and turn the vice handle. Keep the freaking heat on it. How's it going, Roy? I'm just adjusting some tongs real quick. Making my first spike knife. Never done one before. Figured I'd give it a try, see how long it takes. Okay, that's better than nothing. All right, what do we got? And I'll say right now I'm having a little bit of internet issues with some of the weather here. So I love the strap system here, Drayson. Drayson made me this nice apron. I sent him mine. It was all nasty, and he, nasty and ripped. And his daughter drew some pictures for my logo. Let me show you those pictures real quick. Let me put the spike knife in the heat first. Or the spike in the heat. Start getting that warmed up. Yeah, original designs made by Caitlin Barrett. These are actually really cool. Might incorporate some of the ideas into my touch mark and logo. The crossed palms. Really, really nice ideas here. I hear you, Hans. All right. Now, all right, I'm getting some tape. Got tape somewhere. There it is. All right. Big old nasty tape. All right, that'll hold. What was I saying? I was going to say something. I'm so scatterbrained right now. Millions of my fans. That's awesome. All right, yeah. So first off, I'm really glad that the apron made it. I was given a gift from Mr. Brandon over at Frontier Forge. I wouldn't do any dirty jokes right now, Spencer, but I appreciate the humor. I try to keep it, like PG-13. So if that gives you a nice idea of what kind of jokes. See, I'm a bit inappropriate, but I try to curb myself on scene. Mr. Brandon Rapp over at Frontier Forge sent me a thank you bottle opener, and made it with a skull on it, and the Paradise, called it the Island Metal Paradise bottle opener, and really cool. And well, I got the mail in yesterday, and it was ripped open and gone, and they delivered an empty, ripped open package to me. So, yay for the United States Postal Service. Yeah. So if you send anything out to anybody that's heavy, wrap it, squirt some great stuff into the package, and that'll deter. Keep honest people honest. That being said, I'm very glad and very thankful that all the things that I've sent out have made it, because I've sent out some expensive items. I'm really glad, if Roy is still here, I'm really glad this made it. He packaged that very well. You all remember that last week when I got that? It's the Malabo, the Mega Malabo. Yep, he sits on my forge, keeping an eye on things. So, in honor of the lost bottle opener, what I'm going to do, and I just thought of this now, what I'm going to do, and I just thought of this now, is I'm going to make a little skull on the top of it. Just a little skull face, and then I'm going to do a twist, and then draw it out to a knife. So, let's do that. This, and I cooled down or heated up and softened this side of the ball peen, so people know there's a little bit of concern about striking hard metals. You don't want to do that, and I don't, and I will be making a hammer, mild steel hammer specifically for exactly what I'm doing now. You gotta be safe when you're messing with fire and tools and all that fun stuff. Yeah, thank you muchly, Roy. Like, really nice. It's something anybody who's just starting out to ship things can learn is package it well. You know, package it very well. And for all of those who are buffering, I do apologize. I'm having, you know, a bit of crummy weather here. The internet tower that I set up is kind of, so I could barely watch King King's live stream. I was like, you know, at one point I was 35 minutes behind on it. Keeping it warm here so that it works really easily. Yeah, it's really starting to rain over there. There you go. Real quick. Real quick skull there. More like a smiley face, but I like them. Yep. Honestly, that would be fantastic to see you guys live. 7 p.m. I will definitely be watching that. I've been waiting for your live streams to return for a while now. Yes, congratulations on 1,000 videos. Hell, I'm just under 100. You know. Yeah. All right. didn't do. I didn't isolate the jaw on that one. Should have done that before I made the face. Oh well. You live, you learn. Get that hot, put it in the vise and give it a twist. Alright, y'all talking behind my back? Don't forget, share the stream. You know, share the live stream. Throw me a like. And subscribe if you haven't, of course. As I said in the beginning, I'll be opening up an Etsy store, and everything that I make is essentially for sale. I just haven't put it up on an Etsy store yet. I have a Patreon and I have a PayPal. I prefer, if you're going to support me, buy something from me or order something from me. That way you get something out of it more than just watching me talk. I'm going to start a Moabo adoption agency. Just a real quick twist on it. This is more of a practice to see if I can, not so much, you know, anything else. So just a real quick basic twist on it. While it's warming up, let me read up the comments. that soak nice and hot all the way through. And what's wrong, John? Everything all right, buddy? What I did is I kind of isolated where the, so I can see it, where the handle is going to be. Alright, now I'm going to taper this out, or not taper, but draw this out and kind of flatten it, work it with the peen a little bit. Like I said, I've never done one of these, and I've only seen a couple people do them. How long until the surfboard melts? Well, it's not hot at all. I have a kind of a nice system here. This doesn't get too crazy hot. The heat gets drawn up. And most of this stuff is from Key West, so, you know, it can withstand some crazy heat. Plus, it's right there. I can keep an eye on it. Well, thank you, Ben. All right. See? I've already got my shape. Right? I have a bad tendency to, while I'm working on something, to try and keep it the shape that I'm going for the whole time. And it's like, I kind of forget that I can, reshape it once it's drawn out and done its thing. There you go. Just for you eyes. Alright. Hearts and health, Roy. Thank you for checking us out. Always good to see you. Always good to have you around. I'll wear the Pikachu hat. This was given to me by Mr. Alan Beasley over at Curiosity Forge. I'm really just going for a knife-shaped object. How's it going, Amy? Aaron, how you doing? Ah, 23 likes and only, or 26 people in here and only 23 likes. Can't see the horn. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I had the camera set up for my initial picture and not for what I'm doing here. Is that better? Y'all can see this? I'm fantastic, Miss Amy. Hey, Jeff. All right. So what y'all did is instead of, the people who didn't like liking it to bring it up to 26 and 26, they dropped out. So it's 24 and, 25. There we go. Yeah, mainly I just want to get the process down for the spike knife so that I can really see what it takes for me to do it. I'm doing a lot more heats, obviously, because I keep stopping and chit-chatting and hanging out, and as everybody who does live streams knows, it's not the most productive way to get things done, but it's great fun. It's terrible great fun. Oh, and on the subject, I have an H-frame bottle jack press that I want to convert to a air over hydraulic. And I was talking to my brother about that, and he's like, "We have a hydraulic system here. It's somewhere in this garage. We have the hydraulic pump, the controls, and the tanks. All we need is the hoses." He's like, "I think I know where it is too." And then he was here, and then he left. So, yay. To keep up with your comments, you guys tell me if this messes up with the stream. Well, thank you, Amy. Yes, please, Ben. Don't throw me a dislike. There we go. Let me know if that messes up the stream if I'm reading y'all's chat right here. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. That's becoming roughly knife-shaped, right, guys? That actually moves kind of fast for what I thought it would do. I know I got a lot of work to do, a lot of material there to move around. You know, the whole thing about voting it off the island and such, why not? Talking about, you know, careful, Banner, I'll vote you off the island. Yeah, I'm a big Survivor fan. I actually applied to be on the show years and years back, did an audition tape, went in there and talked with them and everything. And yeah, didn't get chosen, obviously, otherwise y'all would know this face even better. But this year I can't watch it. I've got too much going on Wednesdays. Every second Wednesday or third Wednesday is my, or every second Wednesday is my guild meetings, or one of my guild happenings, and I really don't want to miss those. So if I'm missing every third episode or every other episode or something like that, why watch it? I can't, you know, like, I might catch up on it. Plus, I'll be honest, I'm not a really big fan of this year's, or this season's matchup. David versus Goliath. Very, very boring and predictable, and hey, John. You know, I really don't like that whole, they're setting it up like class warfare. You know, poor people who had to, you know, fight for everything that they have versus people who've had everything handed to them. You know, in the opening episode, they go, oh yeah, you're, you know, upper middle class white lady going up against this, you know, low income, you know, guy who's worked it for everything his entire life. I don't need to watch that. You know. What's up, Dad Rats? How's it going? Mr. Peter Tricker, the man, the legend. Mr. Jeff, I am not sure at all. How's it going, Edry Wolf? Don't forget, everybody, like and share, you know, get me out there, all right. The Jeff, is the spike, is it an HC? I am not sure. I do not know. I'm literally just making a knife-shaped object, and to be honest, even if it says HC, it's really only 0.3% carbon. Thank you, Miss Amy. Thank you for sharing. Everybody give Miss Amy a round of applause for sharing. Thank you. Well, I think that worked out fairly well. You know, a little bit of grinding to clean it all up, straightening it up and all. I'm doing my first spike knife today, Mr. Edry. You're asking what I'm making. You're welcome, Miss Daigle. Y'all got me. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know what I'm making. Yes, thank you, Mr. Dad Rats, Mr. Peter Tricker. As the legend always says, it's not a knife, it's a knife-shaped object. It's a letter opener. And I'll tell you, I don't know much about history. Don't know much about the books I read. I don't know much about knife shapes and all of that stuff. I've done like minimal research on it. I know what a knife is supposed to look like, and based on that is what I'm doing this. I don't know that sheep's foot, drop point. I can look it up when I get to that. I will say, as a first, it's kind of neat. And if any of you guys is interested in claiming this little piece of history, just, you know, drop me an email or drop me a private message. Like I said, everything I make on this channel is pretty much for sale. Knife-shaped object, KSO. I'm nowhere near monetization yet. I wish I was, because I know you guys would help me out and support me. Not support me, like help support the channel. You guys know what I'm saying. Hey, what up, Ting Ting? How you doing? How you guys making out on that piece of Damascus? So I could not. The freaking internet here was just buffer to the point where I was like half an hour behind. So I didn't get. I'll have to rewatch that. And you missed Roy. You guys are working, so y'all didn't see it. Roy is going to be going live at 7 p.m. tonight to celebrate his 1,000 subscribers, or 1,000 video. His 1,000th video. Man, I can't wait to see that, Ting Ting. 2 more folds and then you're twisting it. That's what I should have done. I should have folded mine more. You know, twist, flatten, fold, twist, flatten, fold, and gotten some real nice pattern. If you're still here, Ting Ting, let me show you what I got so far. Nice length on the handle there. Small, same type of knife. This is probably about an 8-9 inch piece total. You're welcome, John. Kind of warm. That tip a bit sharper. It's real blunt right now. Yeah, I want to say it's 70 degrees out here. It's kind of chilly. Honestly, aside from grinding, cleaning it up and grinding it and everything, I kind of think that that's set and done. You know, it's straight with the handle, with the pommel. That actually turned out for my very first one. What do you guys think? Let me get you all a better view. I mean, drop forged. You know, for never having have done them before, not bad. And that only took me what, an hour, and that's with talking. That's with a pommel. It's got a little face on it. You know, straighten it, make sure it's straight and everything, and then, you know, clean it up. I really think it's actually kind of even. You know, just needs a bit of tweaking. That's kind of fun, guys. I love doing firsts. I love doing firsts live. I love seeing people's comments as I'm doing something for the first time, because I've never ever made one of these, and I'm sure there are whistling through my teeth. I'm sure there are plenty of issues with it, you know, but you guys saw the first one. Now it's all cleanup. Thank you guys. Now do, you know, like, obviously do some cleanup. I'm gonna do some you know, normalizing it just to be, you know, just to be safe. I'm gonna straighten up. I see a little bit of a off-centered feel to it, and yeah. Straighten out that handle some. I'll use my flatter and make sure the blade's nice and flat. Twist that 2-inch stock yet? No. And honestly, I do have a better idea for a hammer. For those of you guys who weren't here last week, here is my my hammer idea. It's going to be the Moabo style. It's going to have the eyes punched on either side, and then on the cheek it's going to be the nose and the jaw. But the eyes are going to act as the fuller. So, fun! Your whole tab just mysteriously X'd out, Spencer. I'm sorry, welcome back. Oh no, I'm dropping in viewers. Was this the reason that I had viewers? Should I put the squid hat back on? Tutu looks better. Grayson, the Forge Around the World plate Miss Penny has right now. I believe she is getting her touch mark straightened out. and she will be putting her touch mark on it, bringing it to Daniel Moss, and then he'll be putting his touch mark on it. And then I believe she'll get it over to Mr. Tricker, and he'll be getting his touch mark on it, and so on and so forth. And then she'll send it back over to me, and then I will choose somebody and send it out to them. Unless she has somebody here in mind that she can send it to, or if she gets it to Alex Steele, maybe, and he sends it to somebody. But yeah, the Forgin Around the World plate is still overseas. Alright. Is he? Alan's playing with the press over there? I bet that's fun. I wish I were Alan right now, over there playing with Ting Ting. That would be such a blast. Just going to use the flatter I have here to kind of even out the blade a little bit, and then I will normalize it, and that's when I can really chit-chat with you guys. Now, I know it's technically mild steel, but is there anything that I can quench the blade in that would give a little bit of hardness to it, whether it's oil or water, for railroad spike mystery steel? Oh, that was my phone. Just launch my phone in the forge. Throwing this thing around. Water quench, no temper. Yeah, you've been making a ton of these, man, so I'm going to take that on you. I got water, fresh water right there. I knew you had said it. We had talked about it and you had said it. I couldn't remember, and it's like right now that I need that information. So thank you, Mr. Ting Ting over there at County Line Forge. County Line Forge. By the way, guys, he's making these to sell, and they're fantastic. And he, I'm sure, does a heck of a lot better job than I do. Oh, Edgar Wolf, I know that. This is more of a novelty piece than anything. You know, this one particularly is more, can I do it, than anything else. Drop number 3. All right. So there's where I'm at with that. I think what I might do is I might brass off the handle. Let me do the normalization and then heat it and brass off that handle. And I might do that after the fact, after I get it all grinded it and polished it. You know? Yeah. And I did get it straight. Oh, it's cold water. I talk like you do, Amy? Now I just got to put my marks on it and then normalize it. First I gotta find my marks. There they are. And my mark holders. There they are. Wow, I found something quickly twice in a row. I'm not sure what a hoagie or a numpty is, but I'll allow it. Yeah, surfboard's not even warm. All right. Four. All right. mosquito just flew into my ear while I was doing that. Alright, not my best punch, but... It'll just be a bunch of lines then. Morning, Corey. You need to set yourself a calendar there to make sure that you catch us all. Now I'm just gonna go for some normalization. Yeah, really change the profile of that steel. I have to add, for the live stream calendar, Corey, I have to add Hans Groff to it, and I believe I saw somebody else post that they were going to be doing a weekly live stream. And yeah, like I saw a couple people. Anybody that you know that's doing a weekly scheduled live stream, regular live stream, please email me at islandmetalforge@gmail and let me know so that I can put you on the schedule. And once it's more than just like 3 of us, I'll release the schedule. Yes, Corey, I am doing that. I've got... Nobody contacted me. So I can't scour the YouTubes and find who's all going live. Everybody, you gotta let me know. I've got 3 emails sent to that, and that was it. Where will it be posted? I'm gonna figure out how to make it actually public, and I'll put a link to it on my Island Metal Forge Facebook page. And it will be an updated calendar. Everybody can save it and look at it. And it also will throw an alarm out if you choose to let it. You're gonna join me, Amy? Well, that's normalizing. I'll sit and chit chat. Or maybe there's something else I should be making. Yeah, probably. You know what I need to do? I need to make a fullering tool for my Moabo jaw. I have a bit of... Oh, and here's my hammer eye drift that I'm working on. I still need a lot of shaping to it. Thank you, Corey. Your wife loves the hat. All right. What to do, what to do, what to do. You know what? I think I may throw down on that real quick. Soak it in some kerosene first. You all know what that is, right? Yes, yes, Alan, I am. Thank you, Janetta. Aaron, tune in to New Penny Forge tomorrow at 10 a.m. for Big Dog's Church. She's I believe she's doing something special for it. So yeah, she's taking over because she can't do her live streams after me for now. So she's taking over Church for Big Dog. Where did I get the term Moabo? Did you watch my making Moabo video? The term Moabo comes from, it's basically, it started out as going to be a bottle opener, a skull bottle opener. But instead of it being a skull face that opens it, that has a bottle opener attached to it, it was an integral part of a bottle opener. So mother of all bottle openers, because it was a neat little bottle opener. Well, they turned into just trinkets, and I'm trying to get back to making it a fully forged bottle opener. And I believe if I set a fuller right in the jaw, pull the jaw 90 degrees, set it down, make that punch, shape it up a bit, I can do that instead of taking a file afterwards. I'd like to make it off the forge fresh and ready to use. It is, Big Dog comes on 10 a.m. Eastern, so for whatever that is. So, and I may or may not do a Suddenly Sunday afterwards. I know people have asked me to. Tim basically asked me to cover it, and then when we found out that Penny wasn't going to be doing live on Saturdays, she agreed to take over it so that she could still get her live times, because she loves doing lives. And so she'll be covering that tomorrow, and then I'll probably pop on for a Suddenly Sunday, doing something. I'm just setting up to do this cable Damascus. Penny will be on tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time, where Big Dog Forge's church normally is. Yeah, 9 a.m. Central. Which skull? This one? Corey, which one? This one here or that one there? Or this one here? I got 3 skulls on the wall. Hand crank blowers are great, man. You can really control the fire. Sorry, that was the edge roll. Edge roll. I gotta remember that you guys are on a delay. That is a roaring fire. The big one. A friend of mine in Key West made that. That skull's name is Jenny. Did I make any of the skulls? No, I did not. All right, I'm gonna throw this guy in the forge. Surfboard's not even hot at welding heat. Yeah, Ivy, it's raining here too, Hanson. Hanson says he's still got a storm, but he's still going live. In about a half an hour, y'all can switch over to him. Thank you, Chris. I just got your email. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Anything that I make on this channel is pretty much up for sale. If y'all want a Moabo, I haven't started an Etsy page yet, but if y'all want to buy a Moabo from me, contact me and we'll discuss it. If y'all want to buy any bottle openers from me, again, contact me and we'll discuss stuff. If y'all want to buy a spike knife, contact me and we'll discuss stuff. I haven't really started selling much yet, but I kind of need to. Short for Janetta? No, short for Jennifer, sorry. Yes, short for Janetta. Corey, it is short for Janetta. Are you talking to me, Mr. Edgewolf? Did I go to the Blade Show West? No, I did not. Is my shop getting full? Yes, it is. Well, if you're asking why I'm trying to sell some of my stuff, thank you, Drayson. Thank you, Drayson. He's sending me up some more Moabo stock. The reason I'm trying to sell some of my stuff is to allow myself to keep doing this. You know, anything that is purchased from me goes to 2 places. Back into the shop here, and to blacksmithing related funds like the Quad Squad Fund, for example. If I absolutely need to dip into my Island Metal Forge funding to support something like for fixing my truck or something like that, I will, but I try not to. Anything that comes to me from my viewers and from sales of items that I make technically goes to this shop here. Goes to Island Metal Forge. Beautiful color. Alright, see you, Chris. Anson Ivy is streaming next over at Ivy Forge. Alright. Again? Got fluxed and hot again? Give me 1 second here, Corey, and I will read that. Alright. Yamez, could I be so bold as to ask a quote on a Moabo in the stream here? Like maybe a 4x4 square by however proportionally tall it would be. A 4-inch by 4-inch Moabo, a large Moabo. We'd have to talk about that, Corey. I do not have any power tools, and the largest Moabo stock that I've used so far has been inch and an eighth so far. I can do it, but we'd have to discuss it. That might be a bit, but yeah, we'll talk about it. I've got your email. You just emailed me, and I'll get with you after the stream, okay? And just so you guys know, for the most of you know what I make already. So if you do want something from me, for now, let's try and keep it with stuff that I normally make. And as I make more things to add them to the repertoire, something like a large Moabo, we can work out something, we can figure something out. I don't really have stock to make large Moabos right now. So getting that would be something tricky, you know? Oh, I understand, and I'd love to make it. A tabletop Moabo. I fully understand. Man. Make my first cable knife. No, I did the cable and turned it into a Moabo. Like I said, that spike knife, aside from the Kiradashi here and there, are the first knife that I ever shaped. Shamrock. Sully, you know I have some what? I don't know if I missed a comment or something. Said, yeah, I know you got some. What do I have? I don't know if I'm missing a comment. You said, Sully, you said, yeah, I know you got some, LOL. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I know I have cable. I have tons of cable. And thank you again, Mr. Shamrock. Yeah, I'm twisting cable together right now. Oh, I'm being facetious. I gotcha. Alright, I think I've got it twisted enough. Start hammering them up. I have about 20 minutes. There's the knife I just did. Twist it, county line. And making Alan twist it. Oh, I've got a lot of Damascus product to play with, guys. So I'm not going to be sticking only with cable. I have transmission chain, I've got bike chain, chainsaw chain, I've got 15 and 20 sheets, I've got 1095. I got plenty of stuff to work with Damascus, and I love doing it. little bit of fraying at the back end. Kind of focus that real quick. I do not have gold bling bling chains. What did I miss? Thanks for coming in, Billy. Toss up that like button. I know you're working. How you doing today, Mr. Billy, aside from having to work? got another bit of mail call if you guys will hold on. I just got announced something's at the door. Alrighty. Look what I have back, guys. My butcher's black brush. Here we go. Yep. Tired of using my little wire bristle brush. It is a Winco brush, yes. All right. I've only got a couple more minutes here. Yeah, I believe I've only got 5 or 6 minutes. I got this off of Amazon for $16, free shipping. Y'all are talking about stainless Damascus. That's a dream. I love watching you guys chat. Alright, just a little issue right there. So kind of a big issue. Alright, there we go. In the first hour, I made this to be ground and shaped. Okay. And yeah, that was fun. Then in the second hour, I made that, and it looks to be mostly homogeneous. You know, little cable billet. I'm gonna draw that out, probably fold it over once and then draw it out again. You know, couple little issues with it, but I think for the most part it's solid. All right. So, right about now, we have Anson Ivy over at Ivy Forge going live. I'd like you guys to, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging in there. Hearts and health, of course. Go show Anson some love and support. He does some fun things over there. Sorry I don't have all the energy right now, but yeah, been a bit tired. I was up late last night. But bump. Anyway, guys, 10 seconds and I'm clicking the X button, so say your goodbyes to each other, or continue the conversation over there by Anson. That's Ivy Metal or Ivy Forge if you're not subscribed. Bye. Hearts and health.